You are two-man set of philosophy, expand and build upon your creativity, imagination, and innovation. Everything is created twice. First in the mind, then it becomes reality. Whatever the mind of man can conceive, believe, can achieve. So you go out there day after day to do the work. The confidence, put yourself out there boldly, authentically, even though the success, the creation has not arrived, has not manifested just yet. But you know that the richest place on earth, the richest real estate on earth is the graveyard, because that's when dreams and goals and everything else die along with you, because you did not have the courage, the boldness, the courageousness, the beingness to go out there and make things happen. That's all going to change because you got this go-getter energy, to make things happen instead of waiting for things to happen. This is the method, the philosophy known as creates like a God. This your man's Jaron Mitchell, aka Jaron Winning Mitchell. Today's topic I'm going to be talking about today is why artists must go to seminars and events. Okay, seminars. You know, what brought this episode? What brought this episode to me? Okay, there's a person that I know is on my Facebook. I'm not sure if he listens to my podcast or anything like that. I'm not gonna give him his name out. He, you know, we kind of cool in a way. Well, I think we cool in a way. I'm gonna say kind of. I think we're cool in a way. And here's the thing. You know, I'll go. Many of you that probably don't know this. I go to seminars. Okay, I go to boot camps. I've been going through Grant Cardone stuff, Grant Cardone boot camps. The 10X Growth Con is actually coming up in this year in 2022 up in March. So if you're an artist, go there. I'm gonna give you reasons why. But he was telling me, oh, you don't need to give your money to gurus. Okay, you don't need to give your money to gurus and stuff like that. And he gave me a topic about it to talk about. Like, you know what? You know, and there's another guy. I think there's a guy I also subscribe to. I love his channels. I mean, love his stuff, but he said, don't give your money to like the internet gurus and stuff like that. You know, it's like, you don't understand. You're learning from someone else. Okay. You're learning from someone who actually gone through it. Especially me, I'm learning from Grant. There's another guy right here. You can see if you're watching on YouTube, which is Work on Your Game. I've been through his first event, the second event, Work on Your Game live. I ended up missing it. Was doing a workshop. It was in a workshop and didn't get my money wasn't right to go ahead and me invest into that, but I'm looking for the next one he got. And here's the thing. Like, as an artist, go ahead and get yourself into seminars, educate yourself, be around other people. And I'm going to talk about this. I have 4 points today. The reasons why you as an artist must go to seminars, go to these type of events, educate yourself, learn about money. Me, Grant, is my money, sales, and business with philosophy and stuff like doing that business. Dre is more with also business, taking the sports mindset, because I played sports, into the business world, and as well as the mental toughness and some of the stuff that I say, the go-getter energy, all this stuff. I listen to his podcast. I love his podcast, and his podcast is inspiration, part of the inspiration for this podcast. But me going towards with artists and stuff like that. So you as an artist, go to webinar. You go on to cons, right? You go into like you could say, 10th Growth Con is coming up, but you're going to like Comic Con, or you know, all these artist alleys. You're going to these other places and stuff, events. This is more. I'm not sure if there's any other type of art place, or as an artist, like you get a group of artists and you go to this individual seminars and stuff like that. I have not. I probably don't know. Maybe I'm in the wrong group, but I have not seen any artists where it's like, yeah, here is my artists, you know, these seminars and how you can improve in your art, grow your artwork and stuff like that. I have not seen that. Okay. I haven't seen how it's like treat your art like a business. And I am that guy. That is one of my goals, and one of my missions is to have these seminars and stuff, educate other artists. We get into a group boot camps or whatever. I don't know. That's later on in the future though. That's the vision that I have. Just like how Grant's doing it, many other people doing it as artists, and also with personal development as well, is get into these groups and have these seminars. I have not seen it yet. I haven't. I would be in the wrong place. Haven't been around artists and stuff like that. Mostly, I think it's mostly because the entrepreneurs. And there's one guy actually, I have his books though. He has a couple stuff. He's kind of doing what I'm doing, and he was with Pete Vargas and stuff like that. Some of the stuff that I'm realizing and stuff like that. So if I could be wrong on that. So he's another guy that's doing with some of the art and stuff like that. I have his books, and I'm actually looking through his stuff, what he can do, and I can probably learn from him as well. But I'm looking to bring out the art, having seminars as an artist, specifically for artists. Okay, specifically the artists, those who are artists, those and you could be an artist and you still can go to Grant stuff. You can go to 10X Growth Con. You can still go to his boot camps and stuff like that. I suggest you guys go to his boot camps, honestly. You know, and I'm about to become, if I become a Cardone licensee, I'm definitely going to give up to selling stuff for artists as artists, because I am an artist. You know, 10X artist and stuff like that. So with that, you know, get into seminars. You know, the reason why I'm gonna give you these 4 points, reasons why you can go to seminars. But the whole story about it is, when somebody's saying you don't need to give your money to that, at the end of the day, you may think, why should I give my money to seminars? Why do I should give my money to gurus? Man, why should I make them more rich? Okay, they're rich. Why should I do that? Okay, they're buy their course where I can get this for free online. Okay, you go ahead and get it for free online. It's not organized. I buy it because it's organized. I get into these seminars so that way I can meet other people, network with other people, be around like-minded individuals. That's the reason why I get into going to seminars, going to these boot camps, or where you say 10X Growth Con and stuff like that, being around all those type of people. And I maybe already talked about some of these points already, but here's the thing. That's the reason why I go. Okay. That's the reason why I invest in somebody's courses, because it's the community. Okay. It's not just, oh yeah, I can get this online. It's free, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff for free. I'm going to post a lot of stuff that's for free, and I'm going to sell the shit. Okay. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Dre Baldwin, he talks about it all on his podcast. It's free. Okay. His YouTube, it's free. I still buy it. I'm still going to buy the book because I like his stuff. He produced good stuff, and I want to buy it. I want more details where, okay, maybe I can get something that's not from YouTube. Okay. Not from YouTube, from his podcast. Okay. Maybe I can get in and actually be around the circle, be around the environment. And that is the reason why I get into seminars. That's the reason why I invest in people courses. That is the reason why I get in, so I can be around the environment. Okay. Yeah, I'm spending money because I am committed to doing. When I have exchange of money to somebody else, that means I am committed and doing it. I am committed to going there, to going to do this and see this person, because I spent money on it. Free. Everyone got the stuff for free. You don't take it seriously. And the thing about it is, what Earl Nightingale says in Stranger Secrets in the World, we don't really value things that are for free. People don't really value things that are for free. If they make somebody paying for it, that's the paradox of it. You're going to pay attention to it because you put your money into it. You put that money into it, and money. I'm gonna make an episode of this. Money is energy. Okay, money is energy. So once you put your money into it, you put your energy into it. Okay, so that's the reason why. But I'm gonna give you these points. Reason why you, as an artist, okay, you are an entrepreneur. You are an artistpreneur. Make sure you go ahead and register for the masterclass. Okay, and before we go ahead and get to these points, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit that smash button, hit that notification bell, give your mans that HBO special, which is those as well, and also hit that subscribe button, and that help a brother out, that HBO special, so that way this year we going to 100,000 is a big goal, is an outrageous goal. However, if I miss, I will still land amongst the stars. If you're watching this on the podcast and with any other type of podcast platform, especially if you are watching on Apple, make sure you go, if you have an Apple, make sure you go on Apple and give your mans a 5-star rating and review, or whatever you think about the podcast, and follow and subscribe the podcast. If you on Spotify, okay, there will be certain things where you can add questions that will give you engagement. I'm looking for engagement. I'm looking for what I can give you guys, what type of topics you love, what type of topics you like me to talk about. Okay, and spread the word. Tell your friends, tell your family about the Create Like a God philosophy, the Create Like a God podcast, and how you could be the person, be the master of your fate, the captain of your soul, taking full possession of your own mind and taking charge of your own earthly destiny. So let's go ahead and get to these points today. Point number 1, today's topic, which is why artists must go to seminars and events. Point number 1, to be around like-minded individuals. Okay, I mentioned this earlier. This is the reason why I am building the Artistpreneur Masterclass. That's the reason why I'm building this community, because I like to be around other like-minded individuals where you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So every time you listen to my episode every single day, I might not be physically being there, but I am being around you. You are getting content from me. You're getting whatever it is that I am producing. You're listening to your head, deep into your subconscious mind, whatever it is that you like my podcast. You like the content I put out. I put out good stuff. There's people I said I put up good stuff. They liked it. I didn't know this. You know, I know I don't have a big audience, maybe a big audience just yet, but it's gonna be that day. Some people go, all this stuff, all this content that I have, someone's going to listen to it. If you have a friend, a family member who, not even if you're not just an artist, you know, if you're looking to be, I consider myself a philosopher as well, an artist, philosopher. This is why I love this created this podcast. The reason why is because, you know, I'm philosophy. I was called a prophet, by the way. I'm more humbled and I'm more humbled in not thinking myself as a prophet. Okay. If I'm a prophet, if I'm meant to be a prophet here, God, do your thing through me. Okay. But here's the thing with me, like I don't consider I really won't show it off. Yeah, I'm a prophet, this, and I'm not here. That's not my place. But here's the thing, you know, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. You be around a lot of people. Okay, you're average. And with me, yes. Oh yeah, going to the podcast. I lost my train of thought. Me going with the podcast. The reason why I created this podcast because yeah, I wanted to spread philosophy. Napoleon Hill, you know, Napoleon Hill. I love his work. Okay, Dre Baldwin, I love his work. Grant Cardone, I love his work. There's many people this personal development space. I love their work. So personal development, art, because somebody you could be a greatest artist in the world, but if you're an asshole, if you don't have this good personality, some people think an artist is someone who drinks, who does drugs and shit like that. No, change that stereotype. Change whatever stereotype it is. Are they going through some stuff? Change that stereotype. You don't need to be that type of artist, or you be that. You don't need to be that type of artist. Okay, be the artist that you define to be. Be the artist what you want to be. Okay. Another reason, business, because art is a business. Everything is a business. I love entrepreneurship. I was always told my dad was like, be your own boss. You know, now I'm more of like, be a leader. Okay. Not just you could be your own boss. Yeah, be your own boss, but be a leader. Don't just be a boss. Tell you what to do. That's dictatorship. Okay. So that's how I look at it. Be a leader. Be an example. Be the ones who what people would like to see, would like to follow in your footsteps. And that's where I'm looking to be. I'm looking to be where my cousins and my family and some other people see, like, man, I want to be like, dang, I love what Jaron's doing. But here's the thing, don't put me on a pedestal because I'm a human being. I make mistakes. We don't need to do that. Okay, don't do that. And another thing, creativity, imagination, innovation. You know, learning. You know, with the mindset, when Napoleon Hill talks about whatever the mind of man can see and believe it can achieve. Okay, we can think and put something into existence. First becomes thought, then it becomes action. Well, it becomes thought, you know, actions and your character, you know, habits and all that stuff. Okay. So think about it. Your dominated thoughts of your mind, whatever becomes the dominated thoughts of your mind will eventually produce and manifest into reality. This is the reason why I do not believe in toxic masculinity. But me going back to the point, okay, that's the reason why I created the podcast. It's for stuff that I love doing and also that I like to talk about. This podcast is for artists. This is for the artists that's looking to make some money. This is for the business person. This is for the person who want to innovate. Okay, Thomas Edison innovated the electric light bulb. Henry Ford, which I thought he created the car. He didn't create the car. He was a founder of mass production. Okay, Ray Kroc. He was a great salesperson. Okay. I say not just a salesperson, a closer. Okay. He was able to close deals. You can learn from him for that. There's some stuff that he kind of did maneuver, and the McDonald brothers kind of let a wolf into their domain and stuff like that. But he took over. You know, there's some things you can learn from that. He was according to the book, the 21 Influential Laws of Leadership, there was a leadership cap within with the McBrothers, but now you have Ray Kroc that made McDonald's the way it is today. Okay. Innovation, creativity, imagination, imagining something in your mind, which we can use our imagination against us and for us. But the thing about it is that for point number one, be around like-minded individuals. You know, this is a whole point of the mastermind principle. Okay, the mastermind principle, where two minds come together in spiritual harmony into a common goal. Okay, but you're allowing like-minded individual, people who want to see you win. Okay, you're in a great community. Okay, that's what I'm looking to build, a great community within the Create Like a God community. Okay, I'm looking to build that. Okay, that's the reason why I got the podcast. I'm blending it every single day because I'm looking to build that. You know, you have the Artistpreneur Masterclass, the Artistpreneur Bootcamp. I don't know. I'm coming up with some stuff. Okay. Later on in the future, bringing that future and making it in the present moment. But what I need to do in the present moment, being that person. But here's the thing. Be around like-minded individuals. You're the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. Be around those type of people. Be around people who want to see you win, who want to keep you accountable. Okay. And that's the reason why you want to go to these type of seminars, these boot camp, meet people. Okay. You're around it like-minded individuals. They want to see you win. Okay. And going on with point number 2, today's topic. Okay. Today's topic today, which is why artists must go to seminars and events. Okay. Is networking. You're networking with people. Okay. What I learned about even with the gaming community film and all that is not what you know, it's who you know. Who do you know? And what Grant says is not, I remember Grant when he was talking about is they say it's not what you know, it's who you know, but it's also know who knows you. And this is a point of you breaking from obscurity. Break from obscurity and start networking with people. Your network is your net worth. Okay, you cannot do it alone. Build your network, build your people, build relationships, not with just people, and build relationships and also build clients and relationships to know, like, and trust you. Okay, that's the reason why you want to go to these seminars, to meet people. Okay, to meet people, to build your network, to be around other like-minded individuals. And it takes one person to change your business around. It takes one person to totally flip your business around. That can help you, that you can partner up with, because we cannot do things. We cannot do great things alone. Okay, we can't do great things alone. Okay, I mean, a great company, we can't do it alone. There's no such thing as self-made. I don't believe in self-made anymore. Like, it's like, oh, I had a vision. This person, this leader, this individual had a vision, and his vision was so gravitating where it took something where people end up becoming in that vision, and they followed that vision. They was enrolled in that vision. They wanted to make that vision a reality with the person who is leading the vision. It's like an army of 300, man. I just love that. I just love that. It's probably like the little masculine little mechanics within me. Like, you have a vision. You just want to go forth and make it reality. Okay, go on. You have this mission, this vision to make it reality, and you declared it, and you getting people enrolled in it, and they all following you into this vision to lead to the promised land. I'm just saying, that's just I'm just talking about. But network with people. I talked about this yesterday's episode. We're talking about the Artistpreneur Masterclass. Okay, that's the reason why I created it. Those are 3 little secrets. Okay, 3 secrets. Make sure you go ahead and register for that webinar. Okay, those are the 3 secrets from that. But there's the networking, keep yourself accountable, and also learning from other artists where you're around and you like around other people. What are you doing wrong? You do this and that. Okay, so that's you're probably doing this wrong. You're meeting some people. Okay, you're meeting some people, someone you can build with, someone to network with. They may be something that they can help you with in your business, in your artwork, getting yourself out there. Okay, so me going back to one of the guys, with one of the guys, I think on YouTube that I watched, he's talking about art and stuff like that. He has a course, but he says don't go to with these internet gurus and stuff like that. People say gurus like Grant Cardone, I guess, like that. I don't know, like Ty Lopez. I'm in their stuff. They know what they're talking about. Okay, but I'm more here for the community. I want to be around other people. I thought I was an introvert. I could switch to being an introvert and an extrovert. People say, oh, I don't. For me, it could be my natural thing could be introvert. Me getting out of my shell since 2016, 2017. I more seem like an extrovert. I got this energy. I'm more of a promoting influence type of guy. This high energy, man. This man has amazing energy. I built this. I built the person I am. Because I read a lot of books. I educate myself. I listen to podcasts. Build your network. Build your network and make sure you know how to network. Maybe I should make an episode how to network. Okay, how you should network. And you go into seminars. Have a game plan. Have a game plan of what it's going to be, and that's going to lead to point number 3. Today's topic, which is why artists must go to seminars. Okay, point number 3 is this. Who's got my money? Who's got my money? Who's got my money? Who in this seminar or whatever these events, people I can meet up? Not just that, I'm educating myself, learning, going through these seminars, going through these workshops. Who else can I meet? Who got my money? Who can help me with my products and services? Okay, who artist needs this? Okay, who needs my artwork? Who need, like, whatever it is that you provide? Who got some, this is something that's like a mantra, like Grant Cardone talking about a mantra. Who's got my money? Who's got my money? Because it takes one person. Somebody can like actually want to do business with you. Okay. And me going with this, like with the whole leading with the money thing, like don't be afraid. Get your money. Who got my money? Money is energy. Okay. When you have money, money is energy. Everything in the universe is made is energy. Okay. Your energy in. If you have your money and you're getting your money right, you're not getting your energy right. You're not getting that, what they call it in business, cash flow. You need that energy flow. Maybe I'm about to probably make a shirt of that. Energy flow, cash flow, energy flow. When cash flow is moving, you got your energy flow moving as well. Okay. So energy, money is energy. Money goes from wellness. Well, okay. Well, wealth, actually not money. Wealth is wellness. Okay. Is attached to your health, your financial health, your spiritual health, like your physical health. Okay. If you don't have money, how you gonna get your physical health straight up? Right. So I'm working on that. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm working on that. I'm working to get that energy flow with the cash flow. Okay. So with that, get your energy flow right. Okay. But network, you got like-minded individual networking with people who's got your money, building relationships. Okay. Building relationship, potential business people you can do business with. And as an artist, you can do artist to artist, artist to business, business to business, depending on how you want to do it. Treat your art like a business. I mentioned that. Okay. Why artists is you as an artist must go to seminars, and you could, somebody may want to buy your stuff. Somebody may need your stuff. Somebody you may need. I'm going to have an episode on niching. Have your niche and your avatar. Okay. Those are going to be two separate episodes, but those are the reasons why. And maybe I should have this episode earlier, but the reason why I'm bringing this up, because 10X Growth Con is coming up. If you're an artist, make sure you go ahead. There's all, I've been to 10X Growth Con. And even boot camps. There's all different types of people that go there. Filmmakers, artists, all different types of people, all walks of different and types of industries. Okay. And that's go to a boot camp, 10X boot camp. I don't get paid for this, by the way. Go to a 10X Growth Con, meet with some people, understand 10 levels of activity. Okay. If you want to increase what's going on, 10X it. I'm gonna have, I'm gonna have an episode of why you need to be a 10X artist. I'm gonna have an episode of that. This gave me an episode idea. Why you need to be a 10X artist. 10X your 10 levels of activity. Who's got my money, and who you can provide service with, and who you can help, and what type of services person you can build. Okay, you got to believe in your product, believe in yourself, believe in your skills, believe in your ability, and believe in your company. Okay, and with networking, that's why I love network marketing. Because network marketing, actually, I'm actually going to do an episode with that too. Why artists should need to get network marketing. Okay, now why you need to get network marketing? Building a network, being around other like-minded individuals. Okay. It's not just the product, meaning recruiting and all that other stuff people say. People have network marketing as a bad name and stuff like that. I mean, because people don't understand how network marketing works. Okay. It's everyone's recruiting. But who's got my money? Who's got my money? Who needs my product? Who needs my services? What type of art can I do? Can I sell the art? Can I even get myself to sell myself where I can showcase my art to people and they can buy it. Okay. And you can increase the level of it. Okay. So there's many ways you can do it, leading to the networking and who's got my money, because you're networking with people, you're building people, and not even that, who's got my money. That person can lead you to somebody else. They might buy your stuff. Okay. Who's got my money? Hey, this is what I do. I do art. What I provide is this type of art. Okay. This X, whatever your niche is. Okay. I got my own studio. I'm providing this and whatever it is. And this is the reason why you need to go to seminars. This is the reason why you need to go here. Who's got your money? And I don't have it on here, which is going to be the last point. Maybe I'll make a fifth point just right now. Also the knowledge and everything. Well, that's besides the knowledge. This is all besides the knowledge. You're working, you're educating yourself. This is beside the knowledge. All that stuff you're going to get. That's what you're there for. But having a game plan. Okay. This is the game plan. Okay, being you, and this is just an introduction of me telling you why, as an artist, you need to go to seminars and type of these events, because you need to build yourself. You need to build your sales. Okay, increase your sales. I'm here and you're networking. Okay, like-minded individual. I'm gonna bring that here to create like a God, artistpreneur, master artistpreneur community, which is create like a God, and you have the artistpreneur, which is gonna be, they're all the same, different brands, but under Winning Mitchell LLC. Okay, so I'm gonna bring it here. Right now, I'm at the beginning stage. We're in phase 1. Okay, I already got it. Already giving it right now. I already got a phase. Okay, one of the phases is me getting to what point where my studio and everything. I'm in phase 1. Create like a God, artistpreneur. Okay, seminars, keep speaking and stuff like that. This is where I'm at. Okay, and I cannot do this alone. I'm gonna need some help with this. I can't do this alone. Going to other podcasts, meeting other people. I cannot do this alone, and I'm sure damn well going to get some people to rally up with me. Go get who's got my money, and that's what I'm going on. Who's got my money? When I go on who's got my money, who can help me out? Okay, and not even that. If you're an artist, you can have some. That's just something I'm doing. You can have other things that can help you. And as an artist, I'm gonna have an artist. Why? I'm gonna have another episode. Why artists? Why you must, as an artist, must take care of yourself as health. Okay. Take care of yourself as health and increase your creativity. Let's go ahead and get to the last point in today's episode, which is today's topic, which is why artists must go to seminars. Okay, I'm talking about this because the 10x growth con's coming up in the month of March. Point number 4: it is all a tax write-off. It is all a tax write-off. Okay, so when somebody says you're making somebody else rich, guess what? You're giving them money. Okay, at the end of the year with the taxes and everything, you get your money back. Because it's a tax write-off. If you treat your art and everything else like a business, get an as a business and everything, get an LLC and all that stuff. It's a tax write-off. Okay, it is a tax write-off. You could write it all off. The trips, all the money you spend, the food and everything, like it's all a tax write-off. All of it. Because it's business. Okay, it's a business thing. It's a tax write-off. And that's the reason why you as an artist treat your work, treat your brand, treat your art and everything like a business, because it's a tax write-off. It's a tax write-off. All of it. So even though you can make some say, man, I'm making these gurus rich. I'm making Grant Cardone rich. I'm making Ty Lopez rich. I'm making whoever you think of. It's a tax write-off. Courses, all that, tax write-off. Okay, because it's a business. You have it as a business. If you have, as long as from an LLC standpoint, it's a business. And that's pretty short. Maybe some of the points I digressed. This is today's episode. I'm very passionate about what I'm talking about. I go to these seminars. I love personal development. I love developing myself to become a better human being, a better individual, being a best version of myself. And that is another reason why I created this podcast. And that's the reason why Create Like a God exists. Not just stay creative, which is I am creating stuff. Yeah, you're creating. No matter what you're doing, you're creative. But it's much more. What I'm talking about. This also is this spirituality, because creativity is a spiritual force. Okay, God said, let there be light, and there was light. Okay, it's a spiritual force. Everything in the universe is vibrating at a certain frequency. My voice, this is vibration. This is coming from your mic, radio waves, vibration. We also the word as well. And I made an episode. I talked about it on the episode. So if you knew, hey, if you're an artist and all that, why you need to go to seminars and events. You go to you go to like Comic Cons and stuff like that to buy that stuff. Okay. But those are events, all the entertainment and stuff like that. How about I'm gonna build something. I'm gonna go ahead and create something where we can focus on as artists, as creators, not as a creators, and it's gonna be business, everything. The Artistpreneur boot camp. Oh man, good. I'm coming up with ideas already. The Artistpreneur boot camp, bro. Artistpreneur boot camp. Okay, Create Like a God boot camp. Oh my goodness, Create Like a God growth con. Create Like a God con. I don't know, something growth con, whatever. I'm creating something like that. Like how Grant has it, the vision, all these boot camps, these events and stuff like that. I'm looking forward to creating it. I'm looking forward. This is the beginning. This is phase 1. Okay, and I'm talking about this because you guys need. I'm looking to build a community for artists. Because the artist is not just focusing on the creative side, also the business side. Okay, also both a business. If you going to school, going for art, They don't teach you it. All the shit that I'm gonna talk about. They're not gonna teach you that shit in school. They're not gonna teach you how to treat your art like a business. You know, you could still work for an employee and still treat, you can still do other stuff and have it as an LLC and have it as a business. You can still do that. You guys can still do that. Okay, you can still work for somebody else, be an employee, then turn around and still have your business where many people have it. I'm quite sure, you know, Proco has it. You can have courses and stuff like that. Okay. Courses. I've seen courses and everything, but I haven't seen a place where I can go to somebody and there's like oh, you can go to this event, this event that we having. And there's an event where it's a seminar and stuff like that, where it's specifically for these artists and stuff like that. That's what I'm looking to create. That's what I'm looking to create. And that's the reason I didn't mention this yesterday's episode. I'm just thinking about all this now. That is the vision. Okay. That is the vision. So if you're an artist listening to this, I don't care what type of artist are you. Okay. And you, the creative field, because I love creativity. I love creativity. I love the arts. Okay. This is for you. I'm looking to build this. And yes, you are going to get charged. Okay. Because this host I'm going to be going to be hosting, and I'm looking forward to build a team. This is phase 1 of my plan. Okay, this is phase 1. You know, yeah, I'm going to later on get my stuff to have my own studio and stuff like that. But I'm looking to help artists. I'm looking to help artists that way. You can have a place you can go to be this 10x artist, artistpreneur. Even those who are like a guy, you know, building something in your mind, you know, artistpreneur, just for the artist, create like a guy is going to be more like kind of like those kind of like looking to like whatever idea and how they can, it's endless. But I'm kind of a little digressing from these points, from this point with a tax write-off. But I wanted to talk about this because I have not been in a place like that. There's been courses where I bought, you know, they have where there's stuff that I bought, they have Zoom calls and stuff like that, but it hasn't been a place where it's like, okay, how can I capitalize it? How can I monetize my skills? How can I treat my stuff like a business? You know, yeah, I can get a job in a certain industry and stuff like that, get a jobs and stuff like that, but how can I treat myself like a business as an artist? You know, yeah, I can get this job and all that. I'm looking to build that. That's what I'm looking to do. This is phase 1. That's why phase 1, create like a guy, artistpreneur, speaking gigs, going out speaking, and getting my name out there, breaking from obscurity. Okay, this creative entrepreneur within me, this artistpreneur, this art stuff, even with my art stuff as well. Okay, so let me go ahead and recap today's episode, which is create like a guy. Why do artists must go to seminars and events? Okay, point number 1, which is being around like-minded people, which is where the average of the 5 people spend most time with. You're around like-minded individuals where you can talk about, you can build your network, which is point number 2. And point number 3, depending on where in seminars you go to, who's got my money, which think about it, when I bring that artists and all that to a group, writers and all that to a group, we can all work. It's exchange, working, networking, you know, who's got getting paid from somebody else's stuff. Like, come on, it's endless, man. I have not seen that. I haven't. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm on the wrong side of the internet. I don't know. I haven't seen it. Don't even know. If you guys know, please send me. I would love to be around that community. Okay. I love to be around that community. And with point number 4, all of it will be a tax write-off. All of it. Okay. Treat it like a business. Okay. I got my LLC. If you're an artist, get your LLC. Make sure. Yeah, go ahead and get your LLC. Okay, you can do that. I'm building business credit. I'm gonna give you. I got some episodes for you artists out there, man. You know why you need to build business credit, why you need to build your personal credit, all this other stuff. Man, like I've been learning a lot of business stuff. I'm gonna educate myself. I'm still learning every single day, but all of it's going to be a tax write-off. The courses, the lunch, when you go to seminars, all that, it's a tax write-off for you, and you will get that money back from next year. Okay, from taxes. Okay, you get that money back. Not giving out financial advice. Look for a financial. That's a disclaimer right there. Look up for a financial advisor or tax professional. Okay, a CPA. Okay, and go ahead. It's a tax write-off. Okay, so let's go ahead and end this. If you've got this far, make sure go on YouTube. Make sure you go hit that like button, hit that notification bell, and give your man an HBO special. Hit that subscribe button so that way we can move up in the rankings in YouTube, and leave a comment below so that way everybody else can see this on YouTube. And the same thing for you listening on the podcast. Make sure you go ahead and follow. Give your man's a 5-star rating and review so that way it can move up in the rankings. And what you guys can do as well to help me out is share it with a friend. Share with a family member, share it to your social media, share it to people that needs to hear this, needs to know about the Create Like a God philosophy. Okay. That needs to know. If you're an artist, this podcast is for you. If you love art, personal development, being, working on yourself, business and all that, innovation, spirituality, health, it's all for you. Okay. Yeah. I know this is like, this is my niche. It's my niche for as an artist, as someone that's listening to this podcast, is looking for that type of space. And like I mentioned before, all the stuff I mentioned this summer, I am going to build it. I am going to build it as an artist to help for artists out there and help them get into this artistpreneur mindset, the entrepreneur type of mindset. Okay. It doesn't matter. Even if you work for another company, I'm quite sure they do have it, probably working for a company, but even though if you work for another company, you can still do this. Okay, this is more for those who are doing independent stuff, want to do entrepreneur stuff. That's what I'm going to create it. I am definitely going to create it. I could be on the wrong side, but let me know. Folks is not where we come from. Always create like a God. You are the master of your fate. You are the captain of your soul. You are the king of your goals. You are made, take full possession of your own mind, taking charge of your own earthly destiny, and you are made of the image of God. Create like a God.